Hello, you beautiful people. What's going on? This is Nick. My name is Jake. Welcome back to the weekly Respawn Recap, where we, in a relaxed manner, just break down the news for all of you guys watching. Nicholas, are you ready?
Yes, I'm very ready, Jakey.
Let's get into this beautiful episode. Thank you all for joining. Let's roll. So me and Nick were laughing about this one not too long ago, and I'm sure many of you guys have probably seen the video. If not, we saw one of the biggest insults this week in esports. That's going to be Nickmercs, which ironically, that's your name.
That's me.
So pretty much it was you. I wanted to insult and make a height joke, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, man.
But now I might.
Go for it. You
Either
already
way,
got it in my
so
head.
we know the beef. We've talked about the 5% contract. We've had videos about this. Certainly a controversial period of time. Dr. Disrespect yesterday was at first streaming with Nickmercs, then left that lobby to join up with Nadeshot. And classic Dr. Dis fashion, does not give a frick, was actually talking to Nate about, hey, should we invite Nick? And you clearly see the tension. And then we had a clip for all of you guys where later on Nick's stream, he referred to Nadeshot as a turkey dick.
Yes.
Which you love to hear.
I thought it was hilarious. I gotta say, I didn't know we could say that on this channel.
Yeah, we're definitely allowed to say that. Well,
okay,
we're gonna find
it's good
out.
To know. It's just
this
good
video
to know.
no longer monetized, but certainly there's obviously bad blood between them still, and I would say rightfully so. You know, if I offered apparently. If we had that same disagreement, that same kind of falling out, it makes sense why even months later there would be bad blood.
Of course, it's kind of a big deal, I would say.
Yeah, and I would say
it.
even more so, maybe more one-sided. Nadeshot seemingly, kind of admitting that he just hadn't talked to Nick about it, and then Nick just pulls out the turkey dick comments. He doesn't pull out his. Any thoughts on it?
I gotta say, I just love Doc for just being him, because it's he's it's serious, but it's not that serious kind of thing. Where it's it
doesn't affect him, and
exactly.
He knows that someone like us is gonna catch it. But I really do just love kind of an entertainer. He's obviously an entertainer because he does not mind bringing these kind of things in, and he was so close. And I think he's got to be the middleman to eventually bring these guys back together.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Let's end this off on one question. Do you think Nickmercs and Nadeshot can ever be friends again?
Yes, but will it be Doc who does it?
Okay, I'm gonna say yes online. Maybe not actual friends.
Yeah,
because that's a.
There's definitely gonna be some animosity.
But maybe online
always.
we can see them together again in the future.
Sure, I think they'll play together.
And we'll see if Doctor helps bring them back together.
Yes.
So next up, much like all other esports out there, Call of Duty is now going online. Definitely going to have some, not preferential treatment, but certainly some benefits for a few teams over others. We've talked about the likes of Rocket League. The records over in Rocket League are heavily favored teams in the same team houses and with better internet, much like Atlanta FaZe are notoriously very good online players. And alongside them, probably even more so, Dallas. They have their own facility, Texas internet, and a lot of young guns as well who are known to perform better online with less pressure. And so now with Call of Duty League going online, it seems that the most pressure is now on a team just based off the fact that they have better internet. You think that's like a rightful argument?
Dude, I've actually been to Texas. I stayed there for a bit. They have some pretty spicy internet, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty solid, however.
Like the first place I went, pulled out the phone and just knew.
5 bars.
I should be a gamer.
And I'm in the middle of the road. There's not even around anything. I'm telling you, no, I'm serious though, man. It's good there. But it can make a difference. I'm not going to deny that in any way. In terms of, good internet versus bad internet, or less good internet. And I don't think anyone's gonna deny that because we've all faced it personally. But I don't know if that's actually going to be if that should be the real argument as to why Dallas Empire should have.
But it's going to be no matter what.
But it will be. So
that's the
right.
great part
That's
about it. They've owned it so much. When you tweet out a router with your own image, or if your own CEO tweets out a joke that he bought you all new routers, it's just a gigantic machine. You've owned it so much that I feel like, in my opinion, if they win, it's because of internet. If they lose, they're going to get trashed even more because they have the internet.
So they're kind of in a trap.
Yeah, they're
set up for failure.
Yeah, it's kind of like Censored. Really set up for failure this season, which I'm sure we'll talk about again. COD Online, not the only esport affected by the outbreak here, and now much like many esports out there, internet is the defining factor for a lot of teams out there.
Internet.
Nicholas. I tried to paint this picture in the video of how wild Fortnite is. You got these young, adaptable gunners who are just cracked at every game they touch, and I'm trying to imagine your favorite R6 or whoever esport pro switching from mouse and keys to controller or vice versa, and it's not something we really ever see. We now have officially Fortnite pros not only just trying it out, but actually one for now making the switch and already placing very well. I think it just speaks to the fact that how nuts these Fortnite pros are. The fact that they are so adaptable, they're so young, they're so impressionable, I guess, and they can do things that we are not seeing other pros, I don't think they'd ever consider doing. It's just crazy to see that we're at a competitive point in Fortnite where the prize funding is still there, where these pros can go, oh, I play on this device my entire life, I'm just going to switch it up for the heck of it. And
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Dude got 3rd place from like playing controller for just a few months.
It was warm-ups, but still being an
okay,
official signed pro, and certainly I would say, you know, of the top tier, top caliber in Fortnite. Just imagine, like, if you're a CSGO fan, imagine like Device saying, hey, I'm gonna go controller, or imagine like a Call of Duty pro, all of a sudden Scump's like, yo, I'm going mouse and keys because it's cross-plat. It's just, I don't know what other pros are ever gonna do this kind of thing, if we're ever gonna see it.
Never in CSGO, obviously, right? Like
It would have to be a cross. It'd have to be a cross-plat game
That's also
too.
true. So like never in Siege either, because
yeah. So it would be what? Call of Duty or Rocket League.
Yeah, I mean,
Fortnite.
Rocket League is, I feel like, is a
Warzone?
more understandable one. COD is also understandable. Warzone, yeah, I mean.
And we've seen it. We've seen, of course, the cross-plat games and pros succeed doing one or the other. We just haven't seen the complete switch. So it kind of just baffles me where we're at right now with these teenagers, and I'm excited to see if other esports continue to succeed like Fortnite does. If we'll see other pros switch and also succeed.
Can I actually ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you think that the aim assist should be as strong as it is in Fortnite? I don't.
I mean, that's actually a good ending point as well. That's certainly obviously a huge reason as to why these players are making the switch, because controller aim assist is so strong, and we've already confirmed it's stronger than any other esport out there. You know, the fact that pros are making this switch though, and there still are not that many controller great results, is shocking. So,
is the sample size too small?
I think we're going to see throughout this year and next. Definitely, you know, if we see more controller players produce, we're definitely going to see more Fortnite pros just make the switch. Wild times. Oh man, Nick, everyone's got it. If you guys don't know, we're gonna have an update video probably out sometime very shortly, if it's not already. We are being kind of quarantined / kicked out of the office. Me and the cameraman are gonna stay. Nick will be going to his own home setup. Coronavirus is everywhere, man. Everyone's catching it. We've already talked about top figures out there. Ninja's wife, Nadeshot, Hector Rodriguez from NRG, and a slew of COD pros have now, stretching back to late January, all reported flu-like symptoms that line up with the symptoms of coronavirus. And of course, we've already talked about all the cancellations, delays, all that kind of stuff. This is wild.
It's insane, man. I don't know.
We're gonna look back 5 years from now and be like,
we survived this?
Yeah.
What? It feels like
and
an apocalyptic setting. It feels like we're heading there. Obviously, I don't want to say that. I don't want to fearmonger or anything, but like, we've never seen something like this like in our lifetime or in our generation. So like, yeah,
it's either going to be a joke 5 years from now, or it's going to be like, whoa, you guys actually survived. It depends where it goes. You know, I would say right now, a lot of us can agree it's not as serious as it can be, but who knows where it could be. It's crazy because, you know, luckily enough for us, the news is very sparse, but luckily enough, all of these players and figures who have apparently maybe already contracted it are okay, and so we feel okay reporting on it as well. It's just wild to see that this has certainly branched much further than events and tournament organizers and esports out there. There are now personalities and gamers and streamers who have come down with these things. So a constant reminder to all of you guys, stay safe. I keep freaking A. Stay inside, stay healthy and hydrated, and certainly updates coming for all of you guys from this channel. Nick will be recording from home, right?
You can see my crib, dude.
It's gonna be, and I'll be here. So we're gonna be split up for a little bit. Wild times in esports as Corona is killing everything. Not killing.
Not.
I'll tell you what, you know, no mean to brag to you, Nick. I actually met Nadeshot 3 weeks ago.
Right, I might have already had coronavirus. No bullshit.
He also
people are gonna hate
did a huge favor for you.
People are
not there anymore.
Yeah, looks at the jersey. People are gonna hate me. I already got people just crawling all over me because I tweet too much about 100 Thieves and how I love them. And that and FaZe Clan too. Funnily enough, we actually talked about coronavirus last segment. I actually dapped Nate up 3 weeks ago, just saying.
I had the worst flu that I've ever had. I had a 103-degree fever for 5 days.
And
I actually didn't know this until right now.
Oh, really?
I had no idea.
I went to the facility and.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was-
okay, I knew about that.
Sorry.
I didn't know you dapped him up. Man, that changes everything.
Either way, sorry. So we have Nadeshot in the news heavily this week because of his bickerings back and forth with Nickmercs. We talked about that already. And his heated ninja argument was arguably, I would say, more popular, more viral as they went back and forth during Warzone. Warzone recently has come out, and they were in a trio together with Tim the Tatman. I know you've seen the clips.
I have. It's very funny.
Give me your side. Don't take a hard stance, but take a stance here. Who do you side with and why?
Nadeshot. I hate backseat gaming. So like I was watching the clip, like right from the start, it opens up with it. It's just like, just stop, man.
Yeah.
Just let him play the game. Obviously, you're in a squad. It's teamwork. Even when you're dead, you can still communicate and work as a team. But Nade being an ex-COD pro, I'm not saying that does give him.
It plays a factor.
It plays a factor. And also, I mean, he was holding the heartbeat sensor literally against the wall, and I was like, I respect that strategy just in the first place. Like he was at the rim of the circle, but whatever. Like that's very specifics and stuff. But I will just say, Nadeshot.
Yeah, and I don't think you have to necessarily have to take a side because when you have these kind of big personalities get together, you're going to have these bickerings and back and forths. I will though end on it didn't look good for Ninja coming off the viral tweet of if you don't get angry, you've already lost twice. Like people are clearly thinking he's a very, very toxic character, and this clip did not help that, and there's obviously some sort of tension there. So let's not cut the strings between Nade and Ninja. We already got strings cut between Nade and Nick. Either way, we of course love covering these top personalities, no matter if they're angry at each other or loving each other. Hopefully at the end of the day, they can still be friends and entertainment for all of us.
Again. Oh man, I thought it was going on my leg.
No. I was about to, but I didn't want to. As per usual, we hope you guys all enjoy. It's crazy things happening. Seriously, cannot stress enough to stay safe, stay hydrated, everybody, and really just keep yourself at arm's length from everybody. Obviously, we are not
It just
doing.
doesn't count.
God dang it. We hope you guys all enjoyed the weekly Respawn recap. As per usual, our DMs are always open. If you guys have a story we want to cover, we love kind of covering it in this lackadaisical, relaxed manner. Nick, you want to say goodbye or anything?
Yes. I'm going to be recording from my home, and like with everything that's going on, I would hope that you guys actually, if you do have any information or any news to send me, I would definitely appreciate that as well. I am in the Discord too. I do read it at times, not as much as Jake does. However, I will be in there. If you guys have anything to send to me, please do. Please stay safe. Please don't touch others.
Don't touch each other. All right, until next time. Peace out, gamers.
Don't touch each other, says the guy that touched Nadeshot.
Oh my God.
Oh, frick!
Whoa,
Oh,
dude.
no! Oh, no!
That's actually
Nadeshot
terrifying.
gave me corona?